Hi, this is Ollie Hilly, author of the book How to Become an Amazon #1 best-selling author and make money. And in this video I'm going to show you how to change your categories on Amazon, your book categories. So here we are in the Amazon KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing bookshelf, and I'm going to scroll down to choose the book that I want to change the categories for. The book I'm going to choose is Self-Help Book, Create the Life of Your Dreams. Now I've chosen this book deliberately because it's 99 cents and it is a distilled version of my #1 best-selling book, Creating the Perfect Lifestyle. So if you haven't grabbed that book, I recommend you grab this one because it's a distilled version of that book, and it still has, I think it's 53 pages, and if you want to get a taste for that #1 best-selling book and create the life of your dreams, then grab a copy of it for 99 cents. But on with the video. What we are actually interested in today is changing our categories and how to do that. So you tick to choose which book, then you go up here and choose the down arrow next to actions and click on Edit Book Details, and that will take you to the page that you originally went to set up your book. So now we just simply scroll down to point number 3, target your book to customers. You will see already that I have two categories chosen, success and motivational and inspirational. That's because of course we are looking at changing our categories, and this is the way that I initially set this book up for those categories. Now Amazon only allow you to have your book in two categories at any one time. Now my book Creating the Perfect Lifestyle became a top 10 bestseller in 6 separate categories and a #1 bestseller in 3 separate categories. The reason for that is that I changed my categories, and I changed my categories a number of times within the first 2 weeks of the launch while my ranking was very high, which enabled me to obviously have a greater reach into those categories and the people browsing those categories, but also enabled me to reach bestseller status in 6 separate categories. So to change categories, I actually click on the Add Categories button, and that takes us to the place where we can choose new categories. Now let's say I decide to go to self-help, and incidentally I recommend you do not choose general regardless of your overall category. Don't choose the general because your book will get lost in amongst all the general. You actually want to be as specific as you can relating to your book, because your book will be much easier to find and it will rank higher in the category if you choose a specific one. Okay, so let's say I wanted to choose stress management. Now watch what happens when I click on it. I'm told by Amazon that I cannot select more than 2 categories. So obviously what I first need to do is come over to this side, check one of the categories, and then click Remove Category. And let's do that with both. Remove both existing categories and let's start with a new slate. So let's say the first one I want to choose is Self-Help Stress Management. There it is, comes over on the right. And I also want to choose Time Management. There are my 2 new categories. I cannot add any more. I click to save. There they are, Stress Management and Time Management. I simply scroll down and I click on the Save and Continue button. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to change my categories, but you would just click on that. A few seconds later you would be taken to the pricing screen just in case you wanted to change any prices. Generally you won't want to, so you'll just go down to the bottom of that screen of the next page, click on Save and Publish, and there you are, your categories have been changed. Now you will know, if you have read my book How to Become an Amazon #1 best-selling author and make money, that there are some cool ninja stuff you can do with categories. Let me just tell you one of them, and that is that when you change your category, for some reason, Amazon leaves your book in the category it was previously. So you can have your book in 2 brand new categories, but because your book has previously been in another category, Amazon will still rank your book in that old category and you'll still show up in the category list. So that is another reason why you might want to change your categories. If you haven't already purchased my book, How to Become an Amazon #1 Best-Selling Author and Make Money, then grab a copy today from this website, www.lifestylebook.com/Amazon. The book is over 100 pages. It's got tons of ninja strategies to get your book to be an Amazon bestseller, to increase the ranking of your book, and of course, to make more money.